Hi everyone. Um, Welcome to my first episode of my series about what are the path after secondary school. I think many of us, even myself, I'm parent of one, although she's primary three. But I think we tend to think through what's for them after their 10 years of primary and secondary education, where the pathway open up much more. And of course, this time and age with AI and all, we really do not know what kind of other jobs are there out there. So we can only plan what we know now. But I think there are still some fundamentals or some questions that we have. Be it if your child is now in the primary, secondary, or even now doing a polytechnic. What are the possible paths? Are we having headache? Or even you yourself, as someone that's 16, 17, really looking at what should I do after my secondary school. I hope to produce this series to clear out some doubts, to clear your mind and letting you have a more better clarity in your upcoming journey. So in the next few weeks, I'll be producing a few more short video clips that will be introducing to you all what are the possible paths and what should you be considering and what may suit you. Okay, so a bit about myself. I'm currently teaching in a university and I'm also an MOE certified trainer, okay, in the area of infocom. And I'm now currently, as a lifelong learner, I'm pursuing a master degree in the area of leadership and adult learning. This is my own personal area that I'm very interested in to enrich myself and to really further this education path, which the government and actually the societies around the world, we are actually encouraging lifelong learning. We are actually encouraging everyone to have the desire to continue learning, not just your 10 years or even after you've completed your degree. And also a career coach. Okay, I'm doing career coaching, live coaching for both young adults and also youth. Okay, and even youth with special needs. That's my own area of uh, also personal interest. I really want to contribute to everyone that when you're planning your life, when you're planning your own career or your own education, really to prepare yourself for what is upcoming to prevent any mental breakdown or any unnecessary mental load to you. So for myself, before going into education, I did a mid-career switch into education. I was actually in management position in the area of retail, okay, and also technology. So I am a tech person, okay. I'm a techie in the retail sector, especially and luxury retail specifically. But I love to teach and to really guide people, which is why I did my career switch later on in my life. So let's start the thing proper. Okay, are you confused about which path to go to? Okay, I hope this series will be able to help you all clear that. At the same time, please, if you all are interested to know more, okay, like, comment, share, subscribe to the video. Okay, and to comment, will be posting this on LinkedIn also. Do comment. Okay, if you have any other interesting topics or anything to comment on, this is the first time I'm producing this. Okay, so I really value all inputs or comments for me. So, according to MOE website, I think a lot of us are familiar. Okay, we have the junior college or centralized institute path. We have the Institute of Technical Education, which is what we normally know as ITE path. Okay, which I also hope to focus a lot on that to clear a lot of people's doubts, especially ITE has transformed a lot, okay, tremendously for the past 20 years. And with the recent change of producing ITE diploma and also work study diploma, I think that is very good to really look at and to look at whether it suits you or your child. Of course, we have the polytechnic path, which again a lot of us are very familiar with. Autonomous university, okay, that is for those that has completed polytechnics or university, or university is where you want to go. Okay, now we have a lot of art institutions coming up, which I will also go into that, and also privately funded schools, which is the private schools, which also train a lot in terms of the technical capability for the workplace, and also be able to hone your interest and maybe into a career that you will be interested in and you are good at it. I think that's the key thing that we have to look at. What are you good at, and what do you really want to pursue? What really interests you? What drives you forward? Okay, it's never too late. Okay, let's say you're already on your JC path, you're already on a polytechnic path. It's never too late to start thinking through, should I pivot, or what really should I do? Okay, it's never too late. It's always good to start thinking through, even though you're in university now. Okay, which I'm guiding a lot of university students to really um, think through the course they are taking, even the majors they are taking, the modules they are taking, whether does it suits them and what kind of internship to take. I think what is very important to think through the four things which I listed here, we should start thinking through will be: first, what are my child's strength, or what is your strength? Second, what are my child learning style? Just now listed all the different institutes, they have a different learning mechanism. They actually suited for different students or different learning needs. Okay, beside the end goal, beside the end path, and most important, what is your strength? Are you a creative person? Are you more concept based, which you can take in concept very well, you can apply the concept very well? Okay, or are you more hands on? Are you an engineering person? Are you a data science person? Or you're more into the creative? You're into the culinary schools, hospitality, or wide range. Okay, we'll go that in the subsequent episodes. Third, what are the possible paths from that pathway? What will that pathway eventually lead me? Does it align with where I see myself now in the next 5 to 10 years? I think we should look at what are the possible paths, okay, and be open. Sometimes, indeed, my series, I hope to uncover some of the path or some of the end state that you may not even think of or you are not aware of. I hope to open up that door for you. Okay, lastly, how are your child's network and support system be like in that path? I think beside talking about the course, talking about what you learn, I think we all have to talk about support system. We all have to talk about the network of your friends, the friends of yourself and your child. Are they ready for that change? They are still young. You are also still young. So the friends form a very um, important part in your life. Okay, I think that is important to also know who you can go to. Is really very challenging at this time and age and scary. They go into a school, let's say a polytechnic, and you are facing 300 over people in the lecture theater, and you do not know anyone, or you don't even know any seniors, or what will happen. It can be scary for the first 1 or 2 months. Of course, you can get used to it. You can get accustomed to that. You can adapt to that. But I think we should also look at that. Okay, that is to protect your mental state. So what should you be doing now besides thinking through those? I think we should do your own research. I can provide certain information, but I think you should do your own reflection. Also do your own research. Okay, fully believe, I fully support what um, our minister has said. All schools are good school, although there are differences in the different schools. But to me, it's not about the school, it's about the pathways. All paths will lead to a good future. Any job that you do will be sufficient, actually, okay, for you to have a bright future, to have a stable income. Okay, it's again expectation. I think all paths will lead you well. Is after that what you're going to do with that wish is a separate, totally different subject altogether. Will this path leads to the end goal or vision of my life? Okay, will this path lead to the end? There are many students that I meet, they completed university, they do not know why they are there. They do not know how does this lead them to. They only know that their parents or the society told them you have to get a university degree, but they are not very sure how do they make use of this knowledge, okay, to equip themselves in their life and to move forward to the job that they want to do, or it may be totally different. Okay, and which stage? is my child or myself is at in terms of my inclination towards my future. You may or may not know where you want to go, but it's good to think through, where am I more sliding towards? Where am I actually heading more towards? Okay, am I still really exploring? Am I really lost? Then what should I do? Should I talk to someone? Okay, should I ask him or her, my child, to go to someone to have better clarity? I think this is a good time to have that clarity first, okay, and then make that move, make that step. Okay, you can also do it when they are in 20s. Okay, but there will be better clarity then you have to see a maturity of the child and yourself. Okay, most important as a parent, okay, separate your goal from their goal. As a parent, I also try to keep on remind myself, okay, sometimes I fall into the trap. I always want my daughter to be able to accomplish things that I have not been able to accomplish. I always also want her to do a better job. Okay, but always have to remind myself to separate my goal from her goal, because she's different. She has different experiences. She has different strengths compared to me. I think that's where I really start separating them. Again, further on this doing research, right? Whatever that I'm gathering here is actually from the MOE Pathway and Possibility brochure, which I will include the link later on. Okay, in this video, on what are the possible pathway and the possibility. Okay, you can also read that up. I think that is a very comprehensive document. I'll be using that document for most of my videos and my own experience. Okay, go to the respective schools, websites, and stories. Okay, and you can read out all their graduates, where they are, what they are doing is that suits you. Okay, the open houses, do go. You as a child, you can go, and as parents, I also strongly encourage you to take a look. Be open and be supportive, okay, of what your child choice. Talk to seniors or even contacts, okay, that went through that path, went through that school, to hear from them. I think nothing beats hearing from the horse's mouth. Okay, to see whether are you more inclined towards that path. To have good, honest conversation. I think that's very important. Okay, if possible, start early. Of course, I just now I say it's never too late, but it's also good to start early so that you can have more time to ponder about. I think pondering is important. Okay, don't make very rush decision. Okay, I know the timeline that MOE has given to you. Okay, to make that either your early admission, even when you get a result, sometimes time is a bit short. It's good to think through. Okay, really invest your time in thinking about it. It's worth the investment, I felt. At least that's what I have observed upon. Key takeaway for me will be, do not worry about pivoting. Okay, I changed to education after 40. Okay, I saw many has pivoted from tech to non-tech, or non-tech to tech. Okay, beside entrepreneur, eh, all these pivoting, do not worry about pivoting. Don't be always thinking that I study this course, I'll have to stuck to this line or related line for the rest of my life. I think a lot of people switch. You see many people that has masters, has degrees, going to become hawkers, learning about cooking, going to arts. Don't worry about pivoting. Whatever that you have gained is yours to keep. It's your experience. It's unique to you. Okay, and you should own it, and that will help you eventually. Okay, you may not know how, but I guarantee you that a lot of things that I learned will never be wasted. Okay, so you can be inspired by other people, but remember, you are different. You have to take the right path for yourself. You have to think through. Your child has to think through. Okay, and not really just you as a parent. Your child has to make that right decision and to be clear. Okay, before I end soon, I think we have to be wise. Okay, you can definitely be the best version of yourself. You can always constantly improve. You always constantly upgrade. Okay, you are unique. Okay, you are valuable. Okay, you may be the one out of the billions of people around the world, but you are unique because your experiences, the way that you look, even your fingerprint, only you. No one else is the same. Okay. So before I end the session, okay, of course, if you need a consultation, if you need to have a more one-to-one conversation or more question, please comment. Please also these are my contacts. You can find me, email me, telegram me, okay, or comment on the videos, okay, to have other separate conversation. Okay, I'm putting myself here is also making myself vulnerable to both love and hate comments. Okay, but I think I want to actually embark on this journey to really help. Okay, thank you. Okay, and good luck in your journey. Okay, and I will be releasing subsequent videos, subsequent episodes. This is just the first one as an intro. Okay, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, so that I could continue this whole journey. Thank you very much.